Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I hope everyone's having a blessed morning. I am having a blessed morning. So, smiling and laughing is because I was just sitting in my bed, right? I was laying down in my bed, and remember, I said, "Look up," right? Look up, look up instead of looking down. So I'm looking up, and as I'm looking up, um, life, right? Life flashes in front of my eyes and just in front of my mind and my soul. So, most of my topics that I get is from a spiritual point of view and experience. That's how I come up with my topics. And that's how I come up with things to talk about. It's because of experience and me um, diving in a spiritual sense. Things that make sense to me and things I just sit back and I just look at from the beginning to the end, right? And my topics come up with that. And then I add in my experience that the flashes or images may come inside my mind, body, and soul. So, like I said, whatever I think about and whatever I experience, I share with your guys because it's very important that we do that we share our experience, our thoughts, because nowadays nobody is what? Not following their own thoughts or their own thinking. Their thoughts and thinking come from society and how society set up their life, right? This is why I said what I said in my topic, right? And this topic is much needed because we need to talk about this topic, right? We need to talk about this topic. And because excuse me, it's very, very important. Is life simple or is difficult? And is it what you're making or other people's making it, procreating it for you? I'm thinking that it's based on people that have authority over you and I, supposedly physically, physically have authority over you or I, even spiritually, mentally, right? They tell you when to eat, they tell you what to do, and they tell you how to think, basically, right? So is it easy or difficult? Or is it what you make it? So these are the questions that I present to you, my followers, my fans, right? And those that I love, basically. All my fans, all my followers, everyone that's sharing and liking my videos. This is a topic and this is discussion that needs to be put forth so we could discuss this and find out actually, is life simple or is it difficult, right? And it is life is what you make it. These are questions that you have to ask yourself individually. From my experience, I can only share my experience with you, basically, right? And I'm going to give you my experience to share with you on how I feel, right? This is not 100% accurate, but for me, it's accurate on what I see and what I experience, right? So without further ado, you know my slogans, you know how I do it, right? Keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here, not just physically, spiritually, and mentally, right? Live the life, leave the life, ain't no thing. Murder, death, kill, right? I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. And it cloaks itself with our lower desires of materialistic world, what we want out of life, basically. It cloaked it with riches and fame and fortune. That's what it cloaked with. But it's not showing you, right, the reward to living this life and accepting this life is jail, these plantation, right? And it's your life, death, right? and you being an organ donor without even knowing it, basically, on each other or yourself by choosing this way of life, which has have plagued our community for so long and so many years. We can't even count how this sits upon our mindset, our body, and souls, right? Let's give this murder, death, kill, live the life, ain't no thing, married to the game is married to me, back to the co-creators of it, because it's here to destroy you and see your demise ultimately, and to get your organs. You could be an organ donor, and it's to destroy generation after generation after generation. Basically, this is what it do. I got to keep bringing that to the forefront of it and keep repeating it until what? Until you get it right. Until we eradicate every sense of this mindset and expose it on each and every level, physically, spiritually, and mentally. I'm coming with knowledge and wisdom and understanding and experience from a spiritual eye. Right? Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts that's coming with amazing energy for you and I to get past the hump, right? To take away these blinders and blockages and darkness as it overspread us individually and collectively that sits upon our community that's been plaguing our way of life, the indigenous people of the very earth which we was created from, right? Let's give it back to these individuals. Let's give it back, basically, right? You're going to see a lot of weird things and hear a lot of weird things, basically. That's going to be like, you don't know what's going on. But over here, we here to expose, right? Unravel, dissect, right? Lift the skirt up and put heads to bed. It's going to be night for you. This is why I'm here, to expose and eradicate this way of life and anybody or everybody that's upholding this way of life, so we can keep perpetuating it and perpetuate it amongst our community and ourselves. We need to do away with this sickness and disease that has affected our babies and our women and children. This murder, death, kill. Over here, we don't promote no violence, right? We don't promote ignorance. We don't promote you drinking and smoking. We don't promote us calling each other these offensive names, derogatory names. Over here, this channel is to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. This is what this channel is about. Each one teach one. Please like, share, subscribe to this banging YouTube channel, my platform, where you can get the knowledge to encourage you to do the right thing, you and your family members. At the end of the day, the beginning of the day, the middle of the day, however you want to look at it, right? And you to carry you for the rest of your life out of darkness, so you don't have to fall in these pitfalls that's there for you, that's mentally and spiritually and physically, is to get you to commit these acts of violence and evil, demonic, twisted way of life, barbaric devil. This what it is. This what it is, right? So, right, let's get into a little jazz music over here. After, we unravel this topic, we listen to some jazz music. This is what we do over here. I have some new jazz music. So let's just see. Let's see this one. This is Black History Month. We coming right. I got another drop off that's coming. That one is dope, man. I'm here to encourage you and I, man, to another level in life, man. We gotta keep doing this, man. I'm keeping my foot on their necks. I don't deal with the hot topics. I deal with topics that's gonna get us to the next level. I'm not talking about Big Meech and 50 Cent and any of these things that's promoting this murder, death, kill monger of who's being a rat, who's not being a rat, and all these other things. You know, we don't promote these things over here, man, because that is barbaric, twisted mindset that sits upon our community. Basically, we don't promote these things. Yes, is there a lane for murder, death, kill mindset? Yes. The underworld, yes. But there's only two ways out of that. Is death in these plantation jail and prisons, upstate in these federal prisons. You can't beat it. There's no way you're gonna beat that way of life. So why promote it? We're here to promote what? Food of thought, energy, level, vibe to uplift us so we can get past the darkness and pitfall that we keep falling in and falling in and falling in. This is what we do over here. We don't dibble dabble and stuff like that. I know it's a hot topic, and people get money off these topics. They do. They get money because you are spreading corruption. You are spreading evil. You are spreading this murder, death, kill way of life amongst us. Everybody wants to hear that. Who's a rat? Who's not a rat? Who's in jail telling? Who's in jail doing these things? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? Who's coming out of jail? Listen, man, it's promoting it. This is not our way of life. And I'm going to explain. And it's crazy that I picked this topic. Is life simple or is difficult, or is what you make it, or is it what people have procreated for you to live? These are the questions, and this is perfect on what I'm talking about, basically. Yeah, so, you know, as we go through life and we go to situations in our life and we go against the grain on how we supposed to be living, which is the foundation, is spirituality. Spirituality has been stomped upon, beat upon, has been basically trying to eradicate it from our heart, soul, and mind, right? And live this life, which is planted for you and I to live. It's a path, but this path does not add in to the worship of the Creator, basically. It's the worship of whatever's out there. Whatever's out there, you're supposed to follow it and worship it and listen to it. Even if it causes you what? Darkness upon darkness. Invest your money in this, invest your money in that. Do this, do that, eat this, eat that, eat this, eat that. This is the way we're gonna do this. This is the way we're gonna. That is not coming from the Creator. That is coming from somebody else's thought and mind, how society is supposed to walk, to talk, dress, eat, sleep. It is programmed, procreated for destruction of spirituality, basically. Basically, if you look at it, and if you're not following these rules and regulations, you are left in darkness, so to say. You are left without eating. You are left being being dependent on others. You are left with so-called nothing. That's going to lead you in a head and lead you to another level in life, basically. If you're not listening to it, right? It's going to make your life very difficult and hard because you're not following the rules and regulation, which is set down, right? Of men of what? Of authority. And I'm going to tell you and show you that mankind is what? An authority upon the earth. That the Creator said that. And the reason why things are the way they are is because man is left with what? Leading man to the worship of the Creator. Spirituality. Basically. And this is all wrong how the way it's going. This is wrong. This ain't right. This is all wrong, beloved. Hold on 1 second. Move up a little bit. All right? Sad, man. Okay. I'm going to read it in Arabic. This is Surah, which is chapter 7, right? It's called the Heights. In the Quran, it's called the Heights, right? It's chapter 7, Surah 7, ayat verse 10. I'm going to read it in Arabic, and then I'm going to translate it into English, right? It says, Wala qad, right? Maka nakum. Fi ardi. Ardi means, in Arabic, it means earth. It does not mean earth that we see it. Earth produce what? Life. Earth produce new growth and development and benefits for the existence of mankind, which we come from earth, right? When the Creator talks about things, he's talking about it with force and remembrance that you and I supposed to do. This is earth, right? This is earth, which we are created from, right? So it says RD, وَجَعَلْنَا لَكُمْ فِيهَا ma'ad ye shad qad li lan ma tas ku room. Now it says, it is he who have placed you with a third authority on earth and provided you with means for the fulfillment of your life. Small are the things that ye give. Right? Then it says, that's the end of it. I'm going to get into that. That is all the material things which are necessary to sustain, beautify, and refine life, as well as all those powerful facilities and opportunities which are instruments in bringing up life to the highest plane and preparing man for his high spiritual destiny. Let that sink in. I want you to let that sink in, because this is why man is created. And I told you this. I told you this, why man was created. And I told you, right? That's without me even looking in the book that is inside of me. Okay? I found it there. Even though I know it's there, I found it there. But this goes to show you that this is the proof why man was created. Right? He placed you with authority. And I'm going to break down. The authority was placed upon what? The indigenous people of the earth. The very creation of earth. Right? Which is us. The uply God right ones. That's our titles. The uply guided right ones. We did not have what? Language. We did not speak. We spoke telepathically to one another. This is facts. We was created for what? to keep balance and justice upon the earth, and to teach and to civilize all civilizations. This is facts. That was our job. That's our job. And to educate and build what? Inventions, so we can level up each and every year of centuries, of this years, of this life, of this existence for the betterment of us. You know what he said? He placed his materials, right, of the materialistic world. He placed them in the earth, in the universe, basically, for us to reach the highest potential of what? A spirituality. And spirituality is being stomped on, crushed, and trying to bury it. You can't do that because it is the foundation. So I ask you again, right? Is life simple or difficult? Or, right? Or what? Or is life what you're making? Or what other people are procreated to make it for you and I to exist? It is the last one. People have procreated it so we can live this murder, death, kill amongst each other in all civilization to produce what? Violence, drugs, alcohol, guns, so we can kill each other, basically. We was not created to kill one another, but to what? To get to know each other, to exchange knowledge, wisdom, and spirituality to get to the next level. The earth is a port. The earth is a port. That's all it is. It's a port to the next life, which we actually come from, right? This is facts. It's only a port. It is not here to enjoy and to rule and to murder and kill individuals. So the people that's in charge, because this is facts, that's in charge is making decisions and choices that can lead us down a path of darkness upon darkness, and we can't even see it. This is facts, man. This is facts. Sometimes you got to go against the grain. And what I mean by against the grain, it's about the map on how, society and how those that's in authority has set it your way of life. You got to go against it and ask yourself, is this the life that I choose to live? Most of everybody in all civilizations are guilty of what? Worshiping the ways and action of mankind instead of worshiping the creator, basically. We have got off the path of righteousness and balance and justice. This is what it's saying. And contrary to what people say, I've been talking about this. I've been bringing awareness to you because you know why? We don't hear this each and every day. We need to hear this each and every day for the betterment of your soul, to wake your soul up. Why? So it can become aware of our situations individually and collectively, so we can do things a little different. So what? We can depend on the spiritual existence on which we come from, basically. The earth is a port. It is not here to be set up for you and I to last forever and ever and ever. No. You may say, listen, I know this already. Okay, you may know it. But what are you doing about it? Ask yourself, are you really living or are you existing? That's my other topic that I had. My video, go check that out. Are you living or are you existing? These are the questions that you ask yourself. Is life simple or difficult? To you, you may say, listen, I got an apartment. I'm good. I got my job, my career job. I'm good. My children is clothed. You know what I mean? They going to school. They got higher education. I work for the city. I work for the state, or whatever you're doing upon your life that's been set up so you can live forever. It's a mirage. It's a mirage. You ask yourself, in that life, the life that we are living, what glory or what blessings, right, are we giving the Most High? You heard what he said? I'm going to read it again. We're going to read this again, man. I got to read it again. And I'm going to say it in Arabic. Right? This is chapter 7, verse 10. Right? Verse 10 is in the Quran. I urge you to get the Quran. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I urge you to get it. And it says in Arabic, وَلَقَدْ, right? وَلَقَدْ مَا مَقَنَاكُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَجَعَلْنَا لَكُمْ فِيهَا مَعَيِّشَ قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. It is he who hath placed you with authority on earth and provided you with means for the fulfillment of your life. Small are the things that ye give. Right? That is all the material things which are necessary to sustain and beautify and refine life, as well as all those power, facilities, and opportunities which are an instrument in bringing up life to a higher plane and preparing man for his high spiritual destiny. You heard that? That's exactly what it is. And little things do we give the utmost high. We give it to everybody else, glory and blessings. We give it to everybody else but him, which places us in what? In authority. And the individuals that's ruling over you or giving you options or giving you maps or giving you opportunities, right? We praise them. But he's the one that gave them authority. You see, he doesn't get into our affairs. People may ask why he don't get into our affairs. Because we chose as human beings, as the creation of him, of the highest creation of him, that we was going to fulfill our agreement of balancing of the earth, justice, ruling, and we was going to do what? Uphold the spiritual scriptures which he has set upon us. We didn't do it. We failed in that. So as we failed, people kept creating this murder, death, kill among civilization and backdooring individuals, basically. This is what it is. Are we really living our life, or are we living his life? And what I mean by his life, right? The co-creators of what we see with our eyes and what we feel and what we think about, dream about. These things. Is you on the right path of success, or are you on the path of destruction of yourself? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself individually, basically, as we move on in progress through life as we see it. It's been a big campaign and plague to live this murder, death, kill of killing people. Boom, 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 boom. Robbing people, setting people up, backdooring people, in and out these plantations, in and out saying harmful things to each other. Ask yourself this. This is the way. I know, because you know why? This I'm giving from my experience, from my eye, my spiritual eye. Right? This is why I said keep your eyes open and your head on swivel. It's murder, death, kill going on out here. Not just physically, but spiritually and mentally. The murder, death, kill has plagued us in all civilizations. Like I said, that's why I did the video about apples. It is not our fault that we got a few bad apples in civilizations and they descendants. Like I said, everybody have what? An ancient ancestor. We are the descendants, but we are what? The first in creation that was told to uphold. It wasn't the ancestors that backdoored each other. The ancestors, the ancient ancestors that was in tune with the creator never backdoored each other. It was the descendants of riches and the material. This is why the creator says, he said it. Mankind was created from what? A single soul, male and female, and spread it throughout the land. Right? We dictated to where you need to be set up at, because we was given the highest authority to keep balance, and it was snatched and diminished from the indigenous people of this land. Basically, this is why it's our job to teach, not to kill. It's to teach every civilization so we can walk through life. We are not where we supposed to be in life. We way off. We supposed to be more higher than where we at. Do you know that? You may not know that. We set back. You know why we set back? You know why we in setback? Because those that snatched in beauty, murdered the descendants and backdoored us, set us back. You think we set back? We as a human being are set back. It don't matter color. He don't look at no color. Your color there is for what? Do you know what your color is there for? If you want to get technical, your color is there is to what? Is to take care of each part of the earth. This is why he created this color. And then place you with authority to rule over your descendants, dealing with spiritual scriptures that he sent down. You know what man did? They took it, they were like this. I don't care. They took it and threw it behind their back. I'm not talking before scriptures and religion was put into play. I'm talking before. When the scriptures came about, man took it and threw it behind their back and started doing things the way they want to. We was all called what? The uply God right ones. In the beginning of creation. Because we dealt with the creator through telepathically and telekinesis. That's what we did. The descendants did this. The descendants backdoor and didn't keep the agreement and snatched things and took things into their own hands. The creator's not going to get involved with that because he gave us the authority to do what? To keep balance. And we have not been keeping balance. We've been keeping this murder, death, kill, unrighteousness, ungodly. This is what we've been doing. We are off the path. We're not where we're supposed to be. This is why all these calamities and things are going on. This is why. The earth is tired of it. The universe is tired of it. The stars is tired of it. The sun is tired of it. The moon is tired of it. Everything on earth, the trees, the birds, the bees, everything that's in existence that's not us is tired of the bloodshed, murder, death, kill upon what our hands has set down. This is facts, man. So you ask yourself, is life as simple or is difficult? Is life what you make it or what other people portrayed it to make it for you? These are the questions that you must ask yourself individually and collectively. Look inside yourself, inside your thoughts when you get a chance, all right? And ask yourself this while you get you like this, laying in the bed, looking up. Ask yourself, question, basically, question. This is very important. It's very important that you do this. This is not a joke. This is our life. This is our existence. This is our survival. I was sitting back on my bed. I was like, yo, man, I got to get into this, man. Like, are we really living life? Or are we really, is life really simple or is it difficult? It's difficult. It's not easy. It's difficult. And if you don't do certain things, you're going to be debased. This is how it's supposed to go? No. It's supposed to be balance and justice in the earth, physically, spiritually, and mentally. You don't supposed to keep people down. You're supposed to uplift people. They're not going to get nowhere. You think that you are, you're not getting nowhere. You sit back 200 years, 300 years, 500 years, or whatever you did. The back doors and murder. Check it, your eyes. Check yourself, man. Ask yourself. We sat back. We not where we supposed to be in life. That's number one. Number two, we disrespect the Creator, which give us authority to move about in the land. We do not give him his praise and thanks. We disrespect him. He said it. Little thanks do you give me. Because there's been a big campaign to not respect him, to go against him. But he exists. I know it, he exists. And he's mighty, Alpha, Omega. He begets not, nor is he begotten. And there's nothing like unto him. Mankind got to stop doing this. That's why he said, Wala us inna insana lafi kos. Illa ladina amanu salahati wa tawasaw bil haq wa tawasaw bis sabr. He said, by the token of time, mankind, he swore. Because you remember, time exists. Time lives. Time lives. It records. It lives. It knows actually what you're doing. Time. It only exists in this realm. If you do not know, this is why when you was traveling out, in and out this, in and out, the earth, from the earth to the heavens, without his permission, you age, you will become older and older because time does not exist over there. And it's your body has to be set up in a way so your body don't what ages by going in and out. Our ancestors mastered that with his permission. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I don't think you understand what I'm talking about. We are the most powerful creatures in existence, but we debase ourselves. I don't care who you are, what color you are, white, black, these terminology that we give ourselves, which is all wrong. Nobody's not black, nobody's not white, nobody's not brown. We give these titles so we can identify with each other and separate ourselves. This is why he said mankind was but one, with the different and fighting which separated us. I created you to what? Not fight each other, but get to know each other and go to the next level. This is why I said every civilization, right? There's a few bad apples. I want you to think. I'm coming from a spiritual existence. I'm recognized over there in the spiritual realm. I'm recognized over there. This is facts, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, prince and princesses. I'm very, very wise. Very wise. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm in tune with who I am. And I'm trying to get you in tune to who you are. All of the civilizations that lost their way. All of them. I don't care who you are. I don't preach hate or jealousy on any of one another. We got to keep perpetuating this mindset of ignorance. And that's coming from a what? A descendant of the ancient ancestors, the indigenous people of this earth. The question is, again, is life simple or is it difficult? Or is what you make it? Or if it's what people portrayed it to make it for you? I think it's the last one. It's not what you make it. Because if it was what we make it, we'd be following his rules and regulation that's set upon us to follow and to fight against this murder, death, kill, who portrayed it amongst each other. This is the question. This is a serious question, man. This ain't nothing to play with. Because it might be the death of you or myself. I'm not exempt. It might be the death of us. And I'm talking to all the civilization, those that have authority, that he put you in charge, but you stole the authority and took it upon yourself to leave whatever situation that you wanted to leave, which is false, is wrong, and you set us back. Spiritually, you set us back. We're not supposed to be here right now. We're supposed to be in and out. But through with corruption, jealousy, murder, death, kill, set us back. In time. And you cloaking it with what? With things that we see that's materialistically, right? That's going to be intriguing to the eye. See, I have studied this. I have studied it for a very, very long time. When you're dealing with the spiritual realm and you're dealing with it, it's nothing to be played with because you get information straight from the spiritual existence, the spiritual world that warns you and I what's going to take place spiritually upon the earth and upon the universe. This is a warning for you and I to stop what you're doing. Stop it. Stop the killing, stop the murder, stop debasing people and keep debasing people. Stop it. The earth don't like it. The universe don't like it. The animals don't like it. You're going to destroy things that we need. That is our benefit. You cannot procreate this stuff. He did it. Whatever degree or whatever thing that you think that you got, it will spoil you and crumble right before your eyes. You causing mad destruction, the destruction of human beings. Do you understand this? The civilizations came to learn in our institution, came to learn in our pyramids. They just didn't come for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. They came for years and years and years, right? Because you had to learn chemistry, economics, society, all of these things. You know, it wasn't just one. So different school, science, telenesix, these things that we taught for the growth of civilization, for the betterment of human beings. We didn't look at color. Color didn't matter. Our job was to educate and teach and civilize as well as we live by the rules and regulations, that we uphold the agreement. This is what he talks about. He talks about it. But in a spiritual sense, you're not going to understand it from a physical eye. You can't. This is why you get lost. Because you're basing everything on material. The material is for what? For the betterment and benefit of us. That's all it's here for. It ain't for nothing else. It wasn't created so you can create it and destroy other civilizations or kill other people. It's to educate to us to get to another level with spirituality. My thing is this: you're trying to go out of whatever you're trying to do. You know that you don't belong here. Because why are you going up there? Why are you trying to build things to go up there and beyond? Because you know you're supposed to get there another level. But the only way you can get there is through spirituality. You cannot get there, what? Physically. Because you don't have permission to pass. You got to have permission. And it was broken. Years ago, it was broken. Because the disrespect. And the descendants is doing it right now, carrying on. Everybody's not doing it. It's certain descendants that's doing this. Your civilization didn't teach you to destroy and cause havoc, murder, death, kill. We all exist here. And the things that we're doing, it goes against the very teaching and morals of spirituality. We've been cloaked with fame and fortune, whatever, so much that we forgot our ways and set us back. So the question is, right? The topic is life simple or difficult? Or is it what you make it? Or is it what people portrayed to make it for you? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself at work. Why are you going to work? Why are you going home? Why are you on the toilet bowl? Why are you with your wife? Why are you with your children? Or whatever you're doing in your life. You may say, you know what? My life is good. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Are you? Because if you're doing that, you got to keep up this image of living this materialistic world. You got to keep it up. You have to keep perpetuating it, portraying it. The murder, death, kill. Live the life, leave the life ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. And that is all in all aspects. You got to keep it up. I got to keep doing it. I got to keep living. I got to keep doing this. I got to keep making waves. I got to keep making this. I got to keep making that. Which in reality, we don't have enough time because he cut our time down. He cut it on purpose. Some of the examples, right? Some of the examples that he's having women or men living to 100 years old. We used to live longer than that. He cut it because of disrespect. I don't care who you are. You all must face death, even me, everybody. Because the actions and ways of the descendants, what they did, the back door. After knowing this, you want to cry, man. You want to cry because this is nothing to talk, this is nothing to think, this is nothing to play about. You want to cry. Yo, do you know what we in? I don't think you understand because it's cloaked with this nonsense that's going on. So is life simple or is it difficult? I'm posing that question again. Is it life what you make it? Or is it portrayed by people that make it for you? These are the real topics that we need to talk about. These are the topics, beloved brothers and sisters, kings and queens. Keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here. Not just physically, spiritually, and mentally. Live the life, leave the life ain't no thing. Murder, death, kill. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Let's give it back to the co-creators of the existence that co-created this way of life that sits upon our communities, and individually it does to destroy us and see our demise in these plantations that we call prisons and jails, these institutions. The ultimate goal you end up when you cross over into that life is these plantation, jail, prison, and death. And ultimately your organs. Basically, they can pass it on to your organs, to someone else. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. That's coming with bangers upon bangers, heat upon heat. This is all big facts, brothers and sisters, coming with the knowledge that's much needed. I'm here now. I'm going to check any and everybody that's lying and spreading false information and spreading evil, upholding pedophiles, rapists, child molesters, any of it, police brutality, all of it is all evil and demonic and twisted. I'm going to check it. Now, I'm dealing with no celebrity gossip because it doesn't do anything for me. It don't. I don't care who's snitching or who's doing all this stuff. I don't care. I'm not in that life. Even though that's a lane, that's a life, but it's the end up to that life is death and murder. That's all it is. I don't want it. I want my family to exist, and I want you to exist and survive and keep leveling up spirituality, vibes. This is what we do over here on Team Flow. Please like and share it. Get the information out, because certain my videos is not really hot, but it's hot to those who watch it. But it's not really what in the hot topics to mislead others, right? And perpetuate the violence and searching and clickbaiting and get money. It's here to improve our conditions and find out what's going on as we dibble and dabble in the unseen world called Zgai in Arabic, so he can give us a way out as we pray to him. Coming with knowledge and wisdom and understanding, right? Experience from a spiritual eye. You're going to see a lot of weird things are going to have you going, what is going on here? Over here, we're here to expose it, to eradicate it, dissect it, understand it, study it, and then give it back to the co-creators over here. Contrary to what individuals say, America that they want to say is a blessing land. It is blessed, and it's pyramids all around here. I'm telling you that. This is facts, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, prince and princesses. It's a blessing land. Everybody wants to come in. Everybody. And reap the benefits of the ancient ancestors that still have technology and patents and ways on what? How to survive on Earth and beyond. They are there. Don't forget to hit the notification button, please, so you can know when I'm dropping heat and bangers for you, for your family and your loved ones, your friends, to encourage you, to uplift you with scriptures and the belief of what? The unseen world, the life, the spiritual world that still exists. Hold on. Do not let go. Hold on. I'm here now. It's coming with the knowledge that you need, that your soul need, that your body need, that your mind need. And I'm not coming alone. I got the spiritual world behind me that you cannot see with your eyes. For the growth and development for you and I, basically. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Get the information now, because Other people don't know what's going on. They don't hear this heat like this. They don't hear this Rob like that. They don't feel this Rob like that. Please get it out. Share it. Share it. Get it out. I will appreciate it. So I would like to end this topic with I love you. Nobody didn't tell you they love you. And that you're doing an amazing, amazing job. Keep going. My beloved queens and kings, keep going. Keep uplifting yourself and your family. There's still hope. There's still hope. Don't give up. Don't give up. That was a good one. That was a banger. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace.